today I've got a super fun get ready with me for you. We're gonna do getting my personal color tested by ChatGPT and doing my makeup with it. In Korea, it is such a big trend to find out your personal color and match your makeup to it. Oh, and if you're not familiar, personal color basically means finding the shades that look best on you, based on your skin tone, hair color, and even your eye color. When you do your makeup in those tones, everything just clicks and looks amazing, right? To be honest, I wasn't even sure if I'm a cool tone or a warm tone myself. But guess what? You can actually find out just with a single photo at home. Sounds fun, right? I'll even show you how it works, so let's jump right in. So, to make this as accurate as possible, I pulled the color codes directly from my bare face. So here's how I did it. From a no makeup photo, I sampled the brightest area of my skin, the darkest area, and the color of my eyes, and the shade at my hair roots, and then extracted them as hex codes. If you use a tool like Photoshop, you can pick up those exact colors with the eyedropper tool. So the brightest part of my skin came out to be CDA792. The darkest part was AF876D. My eye color was 392E2A, and the shade at my hair roots was 251C15. Now let's put together the question, something like, well, it's not easy for me to go and get a personal color consultation in person, so I'd like to diagnose my personal color using this information and explain it in detail for me. Oh wow, the results came out way more detailed than I expected. It turns out that my skin, eyes, and hair all show yellow and red undertones. So without any grayness or pink. So it's definitely warm tone. And since my complexion isn't dull or dark overall, the analysis says I lean towards the spring warm side. More specifically, it falls into the spring warm light to true range. And the final verdict is spring warm light. That means bright and fresh colors look amazing on me. Shades like Apricot, Ivory, cream beige, and soft coral are said to be the perfect match. Alright, now it's time to try out a makeup look that matches the spring warm light diagnosis that GPT gave me. Before we move on to the base, I'm starting with a sunscreen and a little lip balm. So I'm gonna start off with the Dalba Waterfull Essence Sunscreen SPF 50+. It's dewy and the way it adheres is just crazy. Even when I put it right on top of my skincare, there's no caking at all. So I'll keep using this for real. I'm gonna go ahead and spread it all over so that I can have an even base when I start my makeup. Next is the KAINE Glow Melting Lip Balm Warm Apricot. So this shade is like a fresh, juicy apricot, and honestly, it feels like the perfect everyday lip. I just put a little bit on, but you see how much tint goes on? It's amazing, and it's super smooth as well. Going in with the BBIA Stay Concealer number 23 Natural, just to touch up my dark circles and little spots. It's super lightweight and it blends right in and keeps the base looking absolutely flawless. My main concern is dark circles because I do not get sleep these days. So I'm focusing on my under eye area and a little bit on the lid as well. Next up is cushion. And of course, you've got to match it to your tone. I've got the About Tone Skin Layer Fit Cushion in number 22 Ivory and number 23 Natural. But I feel like number 22 Ivory is the perfect match for me, so that's the one that I'm using today. Ooh, it's almost a perfect match. And I'm just gonna pat it evenly all over my face. Perfect, it's so glowy too, I really like it. Next is the VT Cica No-Sebum UV powder. This powder is such a go-to for me. It soaks up all of the oil, but still keeps everything fresh and lightweight, but never chalky. I usually just put it on the outsides of my face to pack everything in, and then just a little bit on my T-zone to help that oil settle in. Easy. Next is the LAKA Pixi Brown Cara in number 2, Wood Brown, and number 5, Ash Brown. So you know how important it is to match your eyebrow color to your tone, right? So since my eyebrows look a little bit dark, I'm going to use both of these brow mascaras to adjust the color. This brow mascara changes the shade really well, and I really love it. So I'm gonna go in with the brighter shade just on the tips of the beginning of my eyebrows to give it a nicer, more toned down look because I have very, very dark eyebrows. Ooh, whoa. Okay, on the rest of my eyebrows, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of a darker brown just to lighten them up a little bit and soften the overall look. And a little bit goes a long way. I don't want my eyebrows to completely disappear. So since my eyebrows are super dark and thick, I'm just putting a nice layer on top of the whole brow. Next is eye makeup, and I am using fwee's Pocket Eye Palette EP02 in Yogurt Peach. Ta-da! Look at this, guys. It's basically the perfect palette for spring warms. The peach plus apricot combo just instantly brightens up my eyes. So I'm gonna go in with these two brighter colors just as the base. I wanna keep it nice, light, and warm, like ChatGPT told me to do. And these colors are super nice and subtle, but I feel like I want to add a little bit more color. So I am going to use the fwee More Mood eyeshadow palette number 2, More Than Coral, to give it a little bit of a pop. I like glitter, so I'm gonna use this nice, warm, glittery tone on the outside of my eyes, just to give it a little bit of a pop. Next is the MIGUHARA Love Vegan Easy Drawing Eyeliner in Natural Brown. So it's time to line my eyes and make them pop a little bit more. This natural brown shade is literally made for spring warms. It is such a perfect fit for today's look. So I'm just gonna outline just the outside corners of my eyes, not too dark and not too spectacular, just keeping it natural toned for today. Just a little straight line. And the other eye. Perfect, super subtle. Next up is rom&nd All Fix Mascara LO3 Long Hazel. So today, instead of adding volume, I just want to create naturally long lashes, so I'm going to use this product. I'm going to curl my eyelashes just a little bit first. And go in with the mascara. Again, since I have pretty dark eyebrows and eyelashes, changing the color from black to brown really helps to soften my features. So that's why we're going in with a lot of browns today. Now, to really bring out that spring warm light vibe, I'm applying blush with the Hince True Dimension Glow Cheek in number G002 Mellow. It has this clear glow with a soft apricot hue, so it just really explodes with radiance. It's total spring warm essential. This blusher is also super soft and squishy, so you can actually also apply it with your hands or with a brush, however you prefer to apply it. And I'm just gonna put it on the apples of my cheeks and on the cheekbones a little bit to really get that glow working. And it almost is a perfect match with my eyeshadow, which I love. It's so satisfying. Next is the Apricot Full Shot Hidden Contour in number 03 Taupe Gray. For contour, I'm skipping anything harsh and going with a soft, natural shade. I'm gonna go in just with the middle shade and just do a very light contour in the nose area, just to accentuate it a little bit. And then even lighter shade, I'm gonna go in to define my cheeks a little bit more. And then for highlight, I'll use the nuegray Glow Layering Highlighter number 1 Shell. It's a golden pearl highlighter that goes perfectly with spring warm tones, giving the skin that radiant pop. And just like the contour, I am going to go ahead and just lightly pick the lightest shade and do the tip of my nose to give that nice spring fairy look. And I also like doing it on my Cupid's bow and my chin, as well as giving a little bit more pop to my cheekbones. And to finish off, lips. I'm mixing two colors, BRAYE Thin Glow Tint in 02 Mingle, and number 10 Hurtle. I'll start with the 02 Mingle for that nude coral base, and then add a layer of number 10 Hurtle to add just the right pop of color. And it's super, super tinted, so a little bit goes a long way. You can see my lips are super corally right now. And going in with the other shade, I'm just going to put a little bit to the center of my lips for a nice little pop of color. Ta-da! Here is the finished look. It's the same one you saw in the opening. So what do you think? Honestly, ever since I matched everything to the spring warm light shade ChatGPT gave me, my face just looks way brighter, right? I feel like it's the perfect match. So I'm really glad I tried it. And hey, if you're curious about your own personal color, why not ask GPT and see what it says? I'll be back with another super fun Get Ready With Me, so don't forget to hit subscribe, give this a like, and turn on that bell. Bye!